stop is the entertainment centre. This trip terminates here.
Now a second tram coming. But just behind that truck is another second tram. This is the CBD of Adelaide, North Adelaide, and it's surrounded by a series of roads: Park Terrace, another Park Terrace, Hackney Road, Fullerton Road, going past the old Victoria Park racecourse, then Greenhill Road. And at this point here, the roads don't work very well because they haven't been expanded, so it's not easy to get from here around to the Port Road. And this is the Port Road, and so that's meant to be the Adelaide in a ring route. At this point is the junction of Port Road, which obviously goes out to the Port of Adelaide, and the northwest suburbs, Adam Street, and this is South Road, which is a north-south road leading down to this interchange point here with a congestion. People from the north of Adelaide and the northeast of Adelaide are basically funnelled along Park Terrace and are forced to go across this intersection of Port Road, Park Terrace, Adam Street and the Port Road. You can see that 46,000 light vehicles a day are travelling along Park Terrace. In an earlier time, there was a thing called the MATS plan done in the 50s, which they were going to expand the roads. And here they were nominating a Hindmarsh Interchange and another interchange on the other side of North Adelaide in around Gilberton, St Peters, for a road to run along the River Torrens, the Modbury Freeway, which never got built. And then another road running down on the east side of the CBD, the east side of Adelaide, basically what is now Fullerton Road, leading to the hills. The issue was that this interchange actually involved the destruction of that whole suburb, which the government actually did own, because most of it was actually taken up with the South Australian Gas Company, which actually with the South Australian owned, the government owned that company, and so it owned all the land basically here. The other side of North Adelaide, it didn't own the land, and so this whole suburb here was going to be affected by the other interchange, and the people of Adelaide said no, they didn't want that particular thing because of the destruction which occurred in Los Angeles when whole suburbs disappeared, and the Adelaide people decided not to adopt the MATS plan. Today we're looking at this intersection as it is at the moment. The River Torrens no trains are running at this moment on the Port Adelaide Osborne Grange line because someone was hit by a train at Coglan Street. this is the Grange, and this is Outer Harbour, coming through Osborne, Port Adelaide, and running parallel to the Port Road, the lines merge, and at this point crosses over the inner ring route or Park Terrace at grade. One proposal by a developer here was to actually put the railway line underneath their development and underneath the road, but that wasn't accepted. And this point here is the junction where the Port Adelaide railway line crosses the line from the Australian Rail Track Corporation Heavy Freight, and this is known as the Torrens Junction. The Torrens Junction was a major development where they're going to create a rail underpass where one train line passed under another. A similar thing was done at Goodwood at this point here, and this is known as the Goodwood Junction. So this is the Torrens Junction. Torrens Junction would mean that trains could easily, in a matter of 4 minutes, get into the CBD and carry thousands of people an hour on a very narrow section of rail. The proposal at the moment is, in fact, to bring the rail as trams, light rail, out onto the Port Road and add to the congestion which already exists at this intersection by having all of the trams come across this intersection, then go down Port Road and around to West Terrace and then into the city along North Terrace, and then turning into King William Street to Victoria Square. This takes 4 minutes from here to here at the moment, whereas the tram takes 15 minutes to reach that point. 4 minutes by train, 15 minutes by tram. This is the inner ring road, sometimes called Park Terrace.